Hey everyone, today I want to talk about worship. See, we all worship something, but not every something should be worshiped. Exodus 20, 1 through 6 says, "And God spoke all these words, I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an image in the form of anything in heaven above or on the earth beneath or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the parents to the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments." And in Luke 4:8 it says, Jesus answered, "It is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." Have you ever really paid attention to sports fans at a game? See, they come dressed head to toe in paint and weird clothing. They're yelling and screaming their heads off, booing and cheering. Occasionally, some people even get into physical fights and brawls over their teams. Some people have seriously gotten hurt over a game that honestly has no major significance in their lives. Or how about pop concerts? All those people crying and screaming with arms stretched out, reaching for that celebrity. Some of them even faint and pass out. Seriously. Tears are running down their faces and they're like blowing snot bubbles out of their noses. Definitely some intense emotions and worship in that crowd. But why are people so ridiculously obsessed with those things so much that they have physical, bodily responses to them? Well, it's because they worship them. Here's why. As humans, we are worshipers. Every single one of us worships. We can't help it. It's who we are. It's what we do. It's how we were made. We were made to be worshipers. Here's the thing though. What or who we worship does matter. We're either worshiping God or we're worshiping something else. But we can't worship both. We must trade one for the other because in its very nature, worship is how we respond to the things we value the absolute most. There can be nothing above that thing or equal to it. The thing we spend most of our time thinking about, doing, giving the most attention to, putting all our energy into. That's what we worship. So here's a question to ask yourself. What are you worshiping? What things are you putting before God today? Identify anything that you're worshiping and challenge yourself today to put that thing down where it belongs and put God up to where he belongs in your life. Number one, the only one who deserves and is worthy to be worshiped, him. He deserves to be worshiped because he loves us, because he has redeemed us. He has called us up out of our sin to live a life everlasting with him, an everlasting life of worship. And our lives today, even if we can't be here in person, can still be lives of worship. So that's my encouragement to you today, that we are made to be worshipers, and God deserves to be worshiped above anything else. He's the only one that deserves to be worshiped, the only thing, because he loves us and he's called us out of sin and into life everlasting through his son. So hey, we miss you here today and we look forward to when we can all be together worshiping again in person, but we can still continue to worship even from home in an isolation and quarantine. And I pray that you are still continuing to worship him each and every day. See you next time, guys.